David Cademy, 8 Things This Week. You might have been able to tell from last week's show, I hate cars. I hate cars. Now, cars, the way they're implemented today, seem to pretty much be accepted as a problem. But it seems like people think that they can just build a cleaner car and everything will be okay. This is not the case. This is why every time Obama says, we will not abandon the car, I love the guy, but it drives me nuts. Pun sort of intended. When you take something that weighs 3,000 pounds to transport something that weighs 150 pounds, the person, that's always going to be a losing equation. Plus a bunch of other stuff just caused by the sheer size of a car. Moving on. Like I said before, I think most people understand that cars cause pollution. Now, in this pollution, we have particulate matter, hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and even more. Altogether, these cause birth defects, cancer, weakened immune system, and incredible increases in respiratory diseases like asthma and emphysema. Also, cars cause noise pollution, which has been proven to have adverse effects on sleep, concentration, and intelligence. Oh yeah, there's that global warming thing too. People have also caught on to the fact that our dependence on foreign oil is a national security issue. Pretty smart, because we don't want Americans to die needlessly, not just because wars kill people, but because cars kill people. During the 40-day-long Gulf War back in 1990, 146 Americans gave their lives. Meanwhile, 4,900 Americans died in automobile accidents. Seriously, 120 Americans die every day in automobile accidents. In fact, more Americans have died in automobile accidents during the relatively short lifetime of the vehicle than in all of the wars in American history combined. Seriously. And that's just the people. Cars kill 1 million wild animals a week and tens of thousands of domestic pets. Think about that the next time Fluffy's sitting on your lap. The cat, not the stripper. So that's the obvious stuff. Moving on. Almost every American city is designed around the car. As a result, we've paved an area the size of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana combined. This costs $200 million a day to maintain. And because this is all non-permeable surfaces, we have to figure out what to do with all of our wastewater. So this means that when it rains, we need more and more infrastructure to get rid of all the rain. So we have to get all that rain off of the road and into a storm sewer where all that precious water can be deemed totally useless. So who's paying for all of this? You, John Q. taxpayer. Stuff gets farther away, you have to drive further to get to work. You have to pay more taxes to pay for the roads that get you to work. You have to go to work more. You have to go to work more, stuff gets farther away. Stuff gets farther away, then you have to pay for the roads, the storm sewers, the pipes, the electrical lines. And then a gym membership because you don't get any exercise because you're driving all day. And then doctor's bills because you don't use the gym membership. And because you're sick from all the pollution. Then bills for the psychologist that treats your depression or anxiety or agoraphobia from your urban sprawl-induced social isolation. And then all the stuff that Oprah tells you to buy because the psychologist isn't working until you watch TV to fill the void. Hopefully this is all making sense. If not, it will 10 years from now when you're sleeping in an abandoned Applebee's. Sources in a sidebar, song in a separate video, comment, rate, subscribe, people. Thanks.
Gotta go, cause it got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make that ass drop. Had to stop.